Hi Anna, and thank you so much for inviting us to your amazing food store.
Thank you so much.
It's a social sustainable brand.
Yes.
And it's all about glass beads and fruits and a playful universe.
Yes. But we didn't make beets and fruits to begin with, because what it means to us to be a socially sustainable project is that it was about empowering the Mayan women. So it was based on whatever craft they knew how to do. That's what we would make a product out of. So we started with textiles and embroidery, but that's when I met my partner Banabela. And she knew how to make beadwork. Banabela and I met each other, and it really felt like soul sisters, I think, because we were at each end of the stick. So I think my part in the business is, reaching the new markets, knowing how to position the brand maybe and all these things. But Banabela is the brilliant brain behind knowing how to make all these designs. So I design and come up with this crazy idea, but that would never be possible if Banabela wasn't saying like, oh yes, I know how to make this kind of beadwork, and we can combine it with weaving, or we could do this,
Yeah. Okay, so take us back 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
What happened? What's the whole idea about Pura Utz?
Well, I traveled to Guatemala when I was a kid with my mother. And so when I grew older, I knew that I wanted to go back and do volunteer work, and so I did. And I think I realized that the volunteer work was more beneficial for me than it was for the women, because I wanted to teach them something and thought it would make a difference.
So they could be independent along the way.
But they are bright entrepreneurs, in their own lives, so they just need to make money so that they can actually just invest in themselves and their families. And it's a generally known fact that if you want to break the cycle of poverty, you have to invest in the women, because the women invest in their futures and their families and educations and stuff like that. Yeah. And so that's when I realized that they know all this amazing craft, and the Mayan women especially, who are very marginalized, know how to embroider, weave, and do beadwork. And
so you go to Guatemala once in a while, or
yeah, I go
try
there
to be there
a lot actually. Just last year I was there 3 times, and this year I was there for all the beginning of the year, but then had to come home. Yeah. Our office is in Banabela's house. That's where we built it, and so we're there 24 hours a day together, making and creating. And
let's talk a bit about the jewelry.
Yes.
Yeah. Now this is like a cocktail of fruits, small bananas, and why fruits? And
honestly, I think Pura Utz is such a serious project, like the values, but I think both Banabela and I are the kind of people that are serious about what we want to do with the project, but we're also very light-hearted, happy.
So it's glass beads, right?
Glass beads that are sourced from the Czech Republic in Japan. And then the goldware that we add to it here is made by a female goldsmith here in Copenhagen.
Okay.
The oranges necklace has been one of the first ones we did, and it's just a favorite of all time, I think.
So nice.
Also, you can go a more subtle,
cute.
Pale grape with the blob. And then you have people that are more, I guess you could call it maximalists, if you want to do a multi-fruit bracelet, which is just so happy and
love it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, you smile each time you see a new piece of jewelry.
Really?
Isn't that wonderful? That's what you can't be not happy when you
look at it.
When you look at it and wear it, and
And I think also, of course, bananas.
Yeah.
And also, I think so many people will be like, why would I want a banana in my hair? And I'm like, why not? Exactly. Because when you wear this, you will be sure that everyone you meet that sees you with it are gonna be like, oh my god, is that a banana?
Yeah,
how lovely. And that will put a smile on their face. And this is one of my favorite right now. This is not a new one.
No.
But that's what happens, I feel like, with this. Then you have one that's your favorite, like the strawberry for a period of time.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you change to being more grape. Then you go back to strawberry. What's your inner fruit?
Yeah. But what about the name Pura Utz? What does it mean, and where does it come from?
Pura Utz, in its direct translations, mean pure quality.
Really?
And it comes from Spanish and then a Mayan dialect called Quiche. So Utz means quality or good. So pure good or pure quality.
Ah.
Yeah, and now we call it like Familia Pura Utz, like Pura Utz family.
Yeah.
With the girls over there. Yeah, actually, I'm just thinking now, it's always for me so weird when we do this press here and I miss Bernabella. She's just like this photo on the wall.
Yeah.
And now the time is actually like 4, so they are up. We could call them in Guatemala and see what they're doing and say hi live.
Sure, let's do it.
Hola!
Hola. Hola.
Ella es Charlotte.
Hola.
Oh. Ella es Bernabella y Elisa. Ella habla un poco de español.
Un poco de español. Me llamo Charlotte.
¡Qué bonito nombre!
Flatnown.
Ah, gracias.
Estamos haciendo la entrevista y las queríamos invitar a ser parte de la entrevista, pues. I said we're doing the interview and we wanted to invite you guys to be part of the interview. Y no sé si tal vez quieren hacer como un tour de la oficina y con las chicas.
Ah, sí, está bien.
¿Sí?
Trabajando el año pasado.
So here are photos from last year,
Yeah. From all the women that had been working?
Yeah. And this was when we were in
that's
Vogue.
you.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we go upstairs because that's where the girls are working.
Hola.
Hola, chicas.
Las langostas, mira.
And lobsters.
Ah, and the lobsters.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to see those afterwards.
Yeah. Ella es Julia.
Hola, Julia.
Julia, she's in charge of all sampling and production. This is Isabel.
Isabel.
Hola, Isabel.
Hola, Isabel. And do they like
The designs?
the design themselves, or do they think that it's kind of odd? Or
Let's ask them. Elisa.
¿Sí?
Charlotte está preguntando si ustedes les gustan los diseños de frutas o si es algo raro para ustedes con estos diseños.
No era tan común, digamos, trabajar artesanía con frutas.
Yeah.
Normalmente son como animales y cosas así, pero es único.
So first they thought it was a little bit strange because it's not normal to do fruits in their beadwork. But now they just love it. Yeah, they also wear it. And
oh, thank you so much.
okay, muchísimas gracias, chicas. Hola, Sara.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah, muchísimas gracias, chicas.
Gracias.
Looks like they're having a really nice time.
They are. I learned with the whole project that I didn't know beforehand is the community that would be created between them as women. Now that they can come to the office and be together, they have like special friendship, and that's why they're always like laughing and joking because that's like a safe space for them.
Tell me a bit about that. What is you have a dream?
Usually, production is always like something that's hidden away. People don't want to tell. They don't want to show. It's not very pretty, and then you have this glamorous product on the outside. But we want to make it the other way around. So we want to create a creative retreat place where you can come, you can learn how to make beadwork, embroidery, textiles and all these things and be together with the women. And that's really our dream. And then we could build housing for the women so they could come and stay there. And like I think the world, we're so disconnected, and that's like a thing for Pura Utz, like that whole connection of worlds, not just like the product, traveling and all those things, but actually also like connecting to like what you wear and buy and the people who made it and all these things. And I think we feel so lonely and disconnected, and like I think that creativity and making things would bring a lot of people closer together.
But thank you so much, Anna, for letting us into the world of Bernabella and all the girls.
I'm so happy you would come, and also that you're so interested.
Yeah, I love it.
The whole story and the women, and thank you so much.
I'm sure this is only the beginning.
I hope so.